During the third millennia, in a strange place known as the United States of America, a war was brewing. Brainwashed Marxist idiots in colleges across the nation clashed with equally brainwashed, anime-obsessed neo-Nazis. Starbucks windows were shattered, Dodge Challengers were totaled, and Muslims realized that rental vans were cheaper than plane tickets. Skinny, anemic millennials from coast to coast were hospitalized with life-changing injuries such as sprains and first-degree burns. And the heroic knights of 4chan rose up to defeat Shia LaBeouf and drive the evil villain into a descent towards a madness the likes from which he would never recover. As the enemies of freedom destroy the cities that raised them, as America begins to resemble an Iron Maiden album come to life, two heroes have risen up to fight against the culture of utter madness and restore sanity the only way they know how, by refusing to take any of it seriously.
He did a Mark Levin.
I did a Mark Levin.
I know you called into my show, but shut up.
Mersh.
Why do you have dreadlocks, you white oppressor?
Royce Lopez.
Always be aborting. A always be aborting. Always be aborting.
Bound forever by their mutual love of smoking marijuana, Simpsons references and affection towards Alex Jones, these two men have joined forces to bring you uncut news and opinions directly from the belly of the beast. Saving Western civilization one childish dick joke at a time.
It's like my grandma always said, that's a mighty fine cock, except, in Spanish.
And I said, hey, boy, let's chop your penis off.
Here they are, your new heroes of the Imperium, Murph and Royce Lopez.
Yeah, I guess that works. Welcome aboard, folks.
We did that on purpose. New intro for you guys.
We totally did that on purpose. We didn't actually play the old rough cut.
Shut up. Shut up. We look cooler.
Original.
We look cooler.
We look like we did work.
Yeah. You like that?
When we, in fact, actually made a mistake.
We made a big mistake. Well, sort of a mistake.
A huge mistake. In fact, guys, we're just going to shut it down.
That's it.
Today.
Show's over,
We
guys.
ruined
Thanks
it.
for listening.
Welcome aboard, guys. Wednesday afternoon edition of Revenge of the Cis. Mike Shilley, Royce Lopez, joining you on this fabulous afternoon.
Oh, man. The thing is, the normal computer I used to run the intro and stuff decided, hey, I'm going to update right now without even asking me. So I had to fucking,
Can I just say something?
Sure.
Hey, Windows, fucking get it together.
It
no,
really is the
seriously,
worst.
get it together. You have had over 20 years now. You've had about 25 years.
Yeah, more. No.
Well, I mean, they've been around longer. I just meant in terms of like
Operating system.
and having large fucking market share and everybody using your product and all the feedback. You've had about 25 years now to figure out that we really despise system updates.
Yes.
And that the shorter and the less frequent they are, the better. And you, for some reason, do more than ever now. Like, my computer updates every day.
I don't get how they can't be like Android. Like on your Android phone, they up maybe 3 times a year.
Jeez, if that.
If that, you're right, but maybe at the
If
most.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but usually it's like, hey, by the way, in like a week,
We're gonna
want to do this thing. And you're like, okay, Android. But at least they tell you. And then come that Sunday when they do tell you, all right, it's time, you're like, you know what? You did tell me a week ago that this was going to be a thing.
JPROTC. I love these lazy Saturdays. Homer, it's Monday. Yeah. So I had to kind of just scramble, and I guess I must have got the old code. Whatever.
But do you guys not get that? Hey, Windows. Do you realize that 2 years ago I was DJing at Hush in Tampa on a Friday night, and at like 11:30 at night, with a packed nightclub, your computer decided to just shut off in the middle of a packed house that I was playing music on. That I had no backup music ready.
You didn't have like an iPod ready or to pop
Not
in?
ready because it was like I was used to things working a certain way. So you're like, we're all set.
Did you just start freestyling?
No, I flipped my laptop open. I had music going within like a minute. But a minute in we're live. It's 11:30 in a strip
course,
club
yeah.
time. Dead silence is like 10,000 years.
It's like a minute of dead air on radio. Like during you can't have a minute of dead air.
Yeah, it was terrible. But get your shit together. There's no reason it should ever happen. I bought a computer. I paid for the software. You don't get to interrupt my life. That's not how this works.
And you could. The funny thing is with this laptop, just to show you how terrible they are. There's a setting you could go and turn off any updates, and I did that.
They don't care.
It did it anyway.
They don't care.
At the most inopportune, because it's like, hey, instead of doing this at like 4 a.m, I'm gonna do this at the middle of the day when you're doing shit. It didn't even give me an option. It was just fucking updating when I came back. So. Whatever. What am I going to use, a Mac? I'm not a millionaire. I can't just use a Mac like a millionaire.
Or a retard.
Or an
so
idiot,
I just can't. Like,
I've tried. I can't with Macs. I've tried and I can't.
Like, you ever like go like, fuck, I'm stuck at this hotel, whatever. You're with a friend and you're like, I got to check my Facebook, my email, my phone's not working. Can I use your laptop real quick? And then they flip open a MacBook and you're like, okay, what is this clock with a bird on it? What is that? I don't know what that is.
With a bird on it.
There's no taskbar. It's a bunch of it's just a bunch of logos of things. They all look like logos for regional food chains or local hotels.
You're right.
I don't know is this the Trivago logo?
Do I have to use-
no, that's WordPad.
Do I have to use Cookout to get to the internet? It's not working.
What is this? How do I get to? Do you guys have Office, but like for Mac? Yeah, you got to click on it's the icon of a pirate opening up a treasure chest, and you're like, what? How is that at all? It's Mac, dude. Oh, you don't understand Mac?
No, I'd
You're
rather
one of these
not.
losers to use as the most universal computer system in the world. Ooh, look at me. I don't know. I didn't know that if I clicked on a pirate opening up a treasure chest, that it would open up Excel. Or whatever Mac people call Excel.
No, I think Microsoft makes Word for Mac. I'm pretty sure they do now. It's not as bad as it used to be. Like, just a few years ago, you couldn't even buy a printer unless it was one that worked for Mac, or a webcam unless it was one that worked for Mac. So, I don't know. People saying iPhone's easy to use. iPhone's easy to use because they don't let you do anything on it.
Anytime somebody's
can't do
been
anything
like,
on it.
anytime people have offered
Yeah.
to give us MacBooks, and not even old shitty or like decent MacBooks, and we tell them just sell it, get you money, because we will never use them. Like, it's just
I'm not going to use it.
You could give me a $10,000 MacBook right now, and if I opened it up, even though it's like fucking super machine, I would go, I don't. Every time I've opened up a MacBook, I do this, and then I go. You're just trying to figure it out. You're like, I don't know what any of this stuff is. Forget it.
Yeah, the interface is crap.
Yes.
It's another thing with Windows. I don't know, man. Maybe it's just because I've always used. I mean, I've been using Windows since Windows 3.1. So I've been using Windows for a long time. Maybe it's just I know how to use it, but I've tried, man, and I've really tried to get into Macs. First off, Mac has the biggest scam on the planet. Like, if you look at a Mac and you look at a PC for the same exact components, the Mac could be like $500, $600, $1,000 more for the same exact components.
Well, yeah, not only that, but the Mac it's not only when you say literally the same parts. We're not talking about different chipset, but the same capabilities. They literally just buy Samsung equipment, slap it in their iPhones, and charge you twice as much for it. It's insane.
It really, well, yeah, their screens are made by Samsung. You're right.
And their chips and their fucking, I think their memory.
Everything.
I'm not kidding.
Yeah.
Like, everything inside of an iPhone is Samsung made. And did you know Samsung's not even a technology manufacturing company?
What do you mean?
Like, they're just an insurance company. Like Samsung, like the Samsung chips in your dumb phones and in your Android. Like, that's just a side hustle for them.
That isn't their main.
They're an they're Korea's biggest insurance company. So, like, Apple is like kind of always gonna be small potatoes
And
compared to fucking Samsung.
Apple's also the one that's got caught several times slowing down your phone. That way you have to get the new one. And they've been caught, like, red-handed. They've been caught doing it. So.
And that's why Samsung, that's another reason why Samsung makes such good phones and they don't charge you as much, because they are primarily an insurance company a defense contractor for Korea. They do all this other shit. General Electric for Korea, plus an insurance company. So they look at the phone thing as just the way that YouTube and Google look at like owning people's thoughts. To them, it's just market share. They don't really give a fuck about the money they make off the Samsung phones. They just don't want Apple to be the only fucking smartphone.
Doesn't matter. I've just invested heavily in Hawaii. How do you pronounce it?
Oh no, you didn't.
What? Did something happen?
You didn't do that.
What
did
happened?
you?
What happened?
So they're not allowed to be a phone anymore.
Wait, what? Why? What did they do?
Supposedly they might have been spying and doing some.
But do you don't think Samsung's doing the same thing?
Yes, but they're doing it in America, from America and Korea.
Oh,
Our
okay.
allies.
Oh, the good Korea.
Yes, the good
That's
Korea.
fine.
Yeah, you're not allowed to do it if you're China.
Oh, okay. It's weird. I don't understand. Why, though? It's very weird.
I know we were condemning the Chinese for doing the one thing they've always done.
You're right. That's a good point. Spy.
Like if you play as the Chinese in any civilization game, you're basically going to get a steal technology boost and an espionage boost.
Of course.
Like, it's just that's what they're good at. We talked about this on the show. I argued with an Uber driver one day because he was like, "Man, those Chinese, man, they sure are smart." And I was trying to explain to this man that the Chinese are not that smart. They breed a lot. So they come to all these countries like ours, and they kind of subvert, and they come in and they spy, and they steal shit. I'm like, the Chinese have never back ancient Chinamen fucking invented a bunch of stuff. Nowadays, they just steal shit from Russia and the U.S. and all these other places, and then they go, okay, we'll reverse engineer it.
It's the new internet.
Exactly. I make a new internet.
That was a fuck, man. Silicon Valley's so good.
Yeah, but it's never. That's why that season's so great, because they really encapsulated how the Chinese don't really make anything. They just go, "Oh, this is a great skyscraper. I watch you build it." And then they just sit there and they watch and watch and watch. And then the next day you come in and you're like, "Hey, where's that Chinaman?" "Oh, he went back to China." You're showing him how to 3D print skyscrapers. You're like, fuck.
Does anybody have launch codes?
Who showed him how to 3D print that building? God damn it. Fucking Chinaman got us again.
So here's what I'm thinking. So that Hawaii company can't use Apple, obviously, can't use Google anymore. That's what they said. Google says you're not allowed to use it. So BlackBerry making a comeback, the official OS for Hawaii.
I'm going to go dust off my Curve.
Yeah, I mean, BlackBerry Messenger. Woo!
BlackBerry Curve. I remember having a BlackBerry with the ball in it.
Yes,
Remember
so
those?
did I. I had one of those too.
They would always break. They were a pain in the ass.
They were terrible.
Man, when that touchpad came out, remember, it was like,
oh, thank
and
God.
the touchpad came out like right in time for BlackBerry to die 2 years later. It's like, man, they were always so behind. Like, I really think BlackBerry was like, dude, our BlackBerry users are never going to want to use anything but a BlackBerry ever again.
Ever again. That's all. But they I know a lot of people that wouldn't, like, even when the iPhone came out and the early Androids were coming out.
I was one of them.
People that wouldn't change just because of BlackBerry Messenger. Like, people just were like, oh, I need BlackBerry Messenger. That's the only messaging app I use.
I barely used BlackBerry Messenger, but my big beef was I was one of these retards. You want to hear what a boomer I am?
Sure.
It was the buttons.
I was the same way.
I couldn't let go of the buttons.
The touchscreen buttons were difficult to...
To this day, I don't feel good with a touchscreen. It never felt good to me. I don't even use it on laptops. When it comes with a touchscreen, I disable it. I don't want to... I'm not one of these guys that are like in a sci-fi movie where I'm going to have the thing all around me and I'm going to be like, oh, okay, enhance that. Like some Iron Man. No, I'm going to be like, give me something with buttons.
Yeah.
I have a laptop. I'm going to be the boomer with a laptop in 20 years going, give me a laptop. They don't sell laptops anymore. Get me a laptop.
Cool says, shout out to the stylus pen.
I need a laptop, but in like 30 years, it'll be like, get me a laptop with 400 gigabytes of RAM. DDR75 RAM. But I still need it soldered into an old laptop thing because I'm stupid.
I don't know, man. I think that laptops and laptops and desktops they're going away, aren't they? Like, no one's using them anymore.
Fucking better not.
Well, we need them, but you understand what I'm saying? They are going away. No one's really using them. I mean, I guess if you work in a company, you're not going to be typing on an iPad. So I guess businesses are always going to need computers, but I don't know. I just nobody buys them. Buying a desktop now is difficult because unless you're like a gamer and shit, people don't really buy desktops anymore. You know?
Yeah, I mean, gamer or streamer, which is why if you go to like Origin PC company, and there's a couple other ones now, that's all they're fucking pandering to. They're pandering to streamers now because of all they have. So you'll see a lot of these PC companies that get the best gaming streaming rig ever.
So, Mike, today, and I don't know why, but is National Guy Fieri Day. I
mean, I could tell you why.
Why, Mike?
Because he's a goddamn legend. He's a legend, and he's one of the greatest chefs in the history of American cuisine.
So somebody tweeted to Opie Radio, I'm assuming it was one of his sock accounts. Thank you at Guy Fieri for indirectly introducing me to the legend Carl Ruiz and Ruizing, #Ruizing, through Opie Radio. I also now watch all your shows. Rock on.
These are not real people.
No,
Nobody
of course
says,
not. This is fake. Obviously, we know these
I'm
are...
sorry, but nobody says rock on in 2019 and does.
Well, Guy Fieri does.
That's
Opie Radio, at Guy Fieri, was the first person to call me and make sure I was okay when I left Sirius XM. He's the real deal. Okay. Now, I know that seems like a simple statement, but imagine for a second. Imagine for a second you've been doing radio since I was 18, man, for like 30 years, right? Doing radio for 30 years. And the first person to call you after you, and by the way, he says when he left Sirius XM, no, you got fired. So it's also point that out. You got fired.
Can I make a? Yeah, you got fired for filming one of your subordinates at work
Taking a dump.
taking a shit.
Yeah.
And then playing it on the air because it's a funny prank, bro. We talked about this for like 5 minutes off the air today. We were like, could you imagine either one of us filming somebody that we employed at ROTC Media taking shit and just thinking about how the other one would have reacted to it?
I would have deleted the photo.
Hey, dude, it's going to be hilarious when we talk about this on the air. No, we're never talking about this on the air.
Delete the
What
video
the fuck
now.
is wrong with you?
So imagine you leave radio after doing it for 5 billion years, and nobody gives a shit.
Well,
you're
that's
so
not true.
toxic.
Not nobody. Guy Fieri totally checked in with the Opster. What? That's a big deal, dude.
No, it's not.
He's the fucking...
world's last Smash Mouth fan.
I noticed today's not Royce Lopez Day.
Yeah, I
Maybe
guess
you're
you're right.
jealous.
I guess you're right because I didn't buy advertisement on Twitter from Food Network. I get it. I got it.
Can I also make one more other correction?
Sure.
Evander Holyfield was the real deal.
Yes.
Opie, you can't just give that nickname to anybody else. That was...
No. Guy Fieri's the real deal. He didn't finish it of bacon cheeseburger bombs
Oh, okay.
in
Well,
donkey sauce.
you have to specify, Opie. The real deal is Evander Holyfield.
So yeah,
So he's doing good.
That's what the Opster's up to.
Did you see the? I covered it last night, but they finally got that new pilot on Compound Media. They put it up for free on YouTube.
Well-
Nails off the rails.
What's it called?
Nails off the rails.
And is that the Dykstra show?
Yeah, wait till you see the hard edit it starts with. It's one of the funniest things. It just cuts right in, which means they had to cut out whatever horrible shit Lenny Dykstra was saying leading up to the cutout. But this is how they uploaded
This like this?
I want you to. You don't have to play the whole thing.
No, obviously there's going to be fair use. We're going to comment. We're going to watch.
But there is a point in about 3 minutes in that you have to play. But this whole thing is great. Just
So
watch
this
how
is-
this start. Just watch. Just hold up. This is boom. First pilot episodes. Drum up some interest. How would you do a show like that?
I mean, you would nice little build up, a cool intro. Like, hey, this is Lenny Dyke,
Boom. Yeah, like some graphics.
Some graphics. Yeah.
Cool.
How did they do it?
Well, let's see.
Okay, how was it? 2,000 views. Let's see.
You want a longer introduction? I can do a longer introduction. I mean, I'm getting...
No, sorry.
Well, people know who you are if they're tuning in here.
Really, my fucking introduction.
You want a longer introduction? I can do a longer introduction.
I mean, I'm getting.
Oh, wait, hold on. Let me do it
It's
again.
like
getting
you walked
hard
into a room and two guys are arguing in a bar.
So this is
That is
the
what.
big.
Did it not just feel like though? You walked into a quiet bar in the middle of the day, and two guys are just sitting there going, "Yeah, you seen the Yanks last week? They were fucking great." And you just walk into the middle of something. You're like, I don't know what's going on.
100,000 subscribers. He says he has.
One of the three
Paying, yeah.
best postseason hitters of all time, minimum 100 plate appearances.
Who's this guy?
This is some guy that they brought in to
Balance him out.
desperately save this shit show.
Okay.
You'll see why. He's the Conrad Thompson of Compound Media. I guess he's going to be the guy for Compound. That anytime they get a shit show host, they'll bring in this guy, the Conrad Thompson type, to just make sure it's not a total train wreck.
Started our party late because Mitz would we'd walk in the clubhouse. Did we win, lose? What the fuck?
But I mean,
I can't deal with this high energy. Right? Like I feel like they're just bombarding me with high energy.
sometimes
He's a box of rocks, so you can't really help. You can't help it.
Is he drunk?
You know.
Is he drunk? Mike, is he drunk?
Well, if you play for about another minute, I think we'll find out.
Okay.
What's
Correct.
going
You didn't know the rules or nothing.
well,
Let's get off baseball. Let's talk about like pussy or something.
okay. Well, I sent you that.
I know. I stumbled on this last night. This was
So
the
they get
greatest
Lenny
gift ever.
Dykstra, but he doesn't want to talk about baseball?
Yeah, we'll just talk about like puss, getting puss, bro.
Hey, Mike.
Pussy.
This is great. This is great. This is perfect. I just got Stone Cold Steve Austin's show. But he doesn't want to talk about wrestling when we talk to him. He wants to talk about other stuff.
Like
His favorite wine.
getting pussy.
Getting puss, dog.
You know, when I was fucking Deborah, she wasn't really that hot. Stone Cold. She had like a six head.
Or when punching Deborah, depending on who you
I
ask.
ran through every diva over the age of 38 in the WWE. You're like, what? That's not sexy at all.
It's weird.
If she was older than 38 years old, the rattlesnake done pin in her. And you're like, that doesn't. You never went after like Tori Wilson.
And they were
or-
all saying, what? Because they were deaf. Because they were so old. What?
You can go after like Trish Stratus or I had to be over 38 years old.
What a really weird.
You notice every chick that he's known for dating is always like well near his age.
Quote, we're not going to talk about books too much, though Schilling was a fan. The author Herman Wouk died. You don't want to talk about it? You weren't in
fuck
prison
is
that
he?
long? Well, he's probably one of the best 20th century novelists there is. But
Wow, he looks like he doesn't want to be there.
we had one quote from him at the beginning of one of his most
Get ready
popular
for
books,
it.
and we talked about it. It's about, male-female relations. And
Herman
here's
quote.
the quote. Save what you told me before for now. Customs of courtship vary greatly in different times and places, but the way the thing happens
Okay,
to
Cool
be
Creeps has a new name for their show, Nails on the Chalkboard.
I like it.
That's just mean. Get ready. This is it. This is
right.
the big moment, though.
done here and now, always
Is he doing the
seems
jerk off thing?
the only natural way to do it. And you had some opinions on courtship when you were a player. You've gone some
Pass
through.
out the Xanax. Where the Xanax? I can't take it. What the fuck are you talking about?
Well, you
So we figured it out.
I mean, it's weird, right? It didn't even sound like a joke. I mean, I know it was coming off like kind
Yeah.
of a joke, but it's like
This is
he
the
needs
big
more.
pickup.
He needs more Xanax, Royce.
No, I think he needs less.
I think he needs.
he
Look,
maybe needs Adderall.
if Nails wants more Xanax, Nails gets more Xanax.
They would have been
Or it'll
better.
go off the rails.
They were better getting nails from WWE.
That would have been a better show.
Yep.
I also don't want to talk about wrestling.
I'm the boss man now, boss man.
you were supposed to lead in
Mean courtship.
the way a man woos a
Oh,
woman.
here's how you do it. You want to know, guys? Real easy. Okay, look. Okay, got a little mileage now. So before when I was young,
Look, I'm not
Can I
saying this
just
to
say
even
that-
fuck with anybody. Can we agree he's fucked up? This is universally have to agree.
He sounds like every dude you've ever tried to get away from at a wedding, right? Like every dude at every bar-related event that you've ever been at that you tried desperately to get away from.
It's just fucking. I was banging this broad.
So it's like, and hang on a second, because this is we're talking about. This is the 70s. It's like a guy who keeps jumping you know what it is almost like? These people that are this fucked up on benzos and drunk, which I'm assuming is what it is.
Enough about Anthony.
They remind me of, like, you know, like when Vox Day does his streams, but he has his settings all fucked up. Teddy Spaghetti.
Oh, yeah.
When he does his little videos and they're all cutting out because he has his shit set to 4K on Wi-Fi. You know what I mean?
Because you need to see his bookcase in 4K.
But
fucking loser.
It's like any bad stream, like Owen's had them before too, where the internet's cutting out. We've had it happen to us where it cuts out.
Of course, it sucks.
And it just skips.
Yeah.
But it's like people that are drunk and on benzos do that in real life. So they keep just parts of their conversation just clip out. So they're like, you know,
they're buffering.
Like, when I was talking about it, you know, like, you know, a couple of years ago, it's like, I used to say, and just like these girls that come around, you're out there, you playing.
Oh my God.
Playing with, you know, Keith Hernandez out there, and you know, so you go and you. You know what I mean? And you go, what parts am I missing of this? You're finishing everything in your head, and you're not getting it out to me.
Oh, fuck.
Younger, I played off the rig, I played off the money, and now I sell dreams. See, I sell dreams because the promise of money, and understand this, is much, much more powerful than the money itself.
So he's describing his own scams. He's literally going, so I'm a scam artist. Come here, kid. I'm going to tell you this is between you and me. Okay? This is between just you and me and a wall. I sell dreams. I rip these assholes off. I don't give a fuck. I take the money and I run.
Dream dealer.
I take the money and fucking run. To put it in my trunk and go to the next town. So I don't have to tell nobody. It's between you and me anyway. Hey, Lenny, we're going to cut that out in post, and then Keith's just so dumb he doesn't cut it out.
Because once they get the money, or whoever it is, see, if you hit 300, they promise you'll get paid $20 million. See,
These days, yeah.
See, so this is in all walks of life. It's the thrill of the Kitsa hunt. But once you get the money, you got no leverage.
Leverage? Is this what he's trying to say?
So, you know... We get the bus in the next town. You know, we stop at the hospital. You know, sure enough, she's dead.
What? Wait, you missed the whole middle part.
This poor guy is just going. So the book is. Love this. I love the continued saga of Compound Media. This is their latest acquisition.
This is unbelievable.
Keith couldn't wait to announce this.
You're a broadcasting outfit, right?
Keith couldn't wait. Keith was so excited about this that he announced it. And then Lenny Dykstra had to correct him on Twitter and go, oh, yeah, I can't be there that day. Well, I was doing another day.
This is who they got?
Who
are you going to get next? Daryl Strawberry?
You know, it's a funny thing you bring it up, because you know Daryl Strawberry so we would go out, you know. Take me, it's like black people barbecue, you know what I'm saying? But it was a good time. It's a good time. Thank you,
shit, man.
Christ. He is, again, he's every drunk guy that you try to get away from at a wedding, right? Like some distant relative. Hi, Royce, come here.
No.
You know, I ain't seen you since your birthday. It was his birthday. This guy's 22 years old. You know, he's like a little guy. You know, he's comes in, still an ass fucking guy. And we go to his birthday, and you're like, cool. Hey, listen, but he's trying to pull me out. There's so many things going on. I got to get away.
This is fucking.
It's like that's one of those guys that your wife comes and saves you from. Hey, honey, remember we had to go see it? Yeah,
You
you
gotta
know
leave.
these women.
Sorry.
Fucking thank you.
I owe you so much. Frozen Nation's right. They should have got John Rocker. I would have loved to have been his show.
Well, you would have been at home on Compound Media, too.
Exactly, yeah.
They should have just gotten John Rocker. It would have been the closest thing you would have had to Kenny Powers. And it would have just been having like Kenny. It would have been like having Kenny Powers on Compound
It'd be
Media.
awesome. See, that's who you should have picked up.
I used to play really good until the goddamn Spics ruined the game.
Whoa!
Throwing up all their fucking, running all hopping around like fucking Mexican jumping beans. I ain't got time for that shit. Okay? I'm a white man. How the fuck am I supposed to throw a ball at a little bitty fucking Cuban guy and this motherfucker's got superhuman fucking eyeballs and shit? Thank you, John. And then they let all these fucking blacks in. I mean, shit, we never had so many blacks in the goddamn sport. At Compound,
Good point.
Turn him up.
Yeah.
He's a little low. Turn him up. Holy shit, they have ruined the game.
So they recorded this, right? So they recorded this Lenny Dykstra thing, and they listened to it, and they said,
Get it up
this
there
is
ASAP.
so good. We need to put it on YouTube. I would have been, I'm not saying, I would have probably kept it up on Compound, but I would have waited a couple more shows. And then maybe when he's not pilled out, if he could do that, maybe put that on YouTube. But this isn't the best example.
He literally, Jeff Hardy was in better shape at Victory Road 2011. Remember that Sting
Yes,
match?
dude, he was.
This is Jeff Hardy shape.
This is really bad. I mean, we get it, but that's wow.
I just wanted to show that to you because it was related. You were like talking about Opie, and I was like, I wanted to remind Royce that Anthony's still not doing great either.
Let's talk about a little bit of gay ops here. For somebody's trying to go after our buddy Memology. There's a guy named Low Tier God. Have you heard of this person?
Yeah. Memology's been fucking with him for a long time. So
I just check this out.
Low Tier God is this black guy who plays nothing but Street Fighter. It's the only game he plays.
That's it.
That's it, and he's terrible at it. And he's always no. It's funny.
He's also bad at it.
But it's like me with Apex. Like
Right.
I'm bad at Apex, and I'm really only bad at Apex because I'm playing on controller on PC. So everybody else is mouse and keyboard. But this guy just plays Street Fighter on console, and he's terrible at it. And he's always fucking rage quitting and yelling, and it's mostly the show only exists so that people in the chat can be like, "Wow, you suck at Street Fighter," and then him just yelling,
Getting
and
mad.
melting down on people. It's kind of funny, but. I guess Memology has just he's been putting clips up since his channel was very small. He's always been fucking with this guy
Right.
and just posting the most embarrassing clips. So I guess he caught on.
Yeah.
Motivated, determined, resilient, confident, mentally untouchable. Notice I didn't say physical because no man is. Unfortunately, our physiology limits us anything past that. More words can describe my presence, but let's not be selfish.
Like, ugly guy just looks like Mr. Popo. Like, dead ass, a skinny Mr. Popo mixed with Dookie and a gorilla.
Oh, so he's black anime guy also. So he's a typical black anime guy. Okay.
You could let, what's his name? Not Full Bender. What's that dude? Memology? I'm gonna flag the fuck out of that dude's channel for uploading MK footage of me. He didn't ask me for permission. You got 100,000 subs, and you're still reaching and searching all over the internet for footage.
He's gonna flag his channel
Because this will end well.
Do you understand how you want the entire internet to turn against you? Start flagging people's channel.
This is gonna end really well.
Because you're an uncreative fuck. I'm gonna flag your fucking channel. Don't ever upload me in your life again. I'm gonna give you a flag on your channel for uploading my MK11 streams. I told you clowns not to do it, and you tried to do it anyway. Do you really want to take a hit like that on your big channel?
You know what would happen? First off, Low Tier God. Let me tell you what would happen, because we didn't go up against Low Tier God. We went up against fucking Feld Entertainment, one of the biggest companies in Florida. They'll drop it because it's fair use, and you're not going to sue him.
You can't take him
you
to court.
Fucking retard.
You're not taking nobody
you
to court.
Fucking retard.
Principled Uncertainty is saying he's axing for it.
He is. He's axing for it. For
Yo,
real.
Memology, you axing for it, dog.
You really want to risk uploading my shit to the point where I can flag the fuck out of you? Because
Yes.
that's exactly what I'm.
Yes.
Yes. As a matter of fact, I'm going to play some of your
Yes.
hits tonight on
Yes,
Nightwave.
we are.
I'm now going to step into the ring, and you can hit my channel too, bud. Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's play that game.
Yeah, sure. Let's do it.
In fact, let's all play clips of this idiot
That's
so that he
right.
has to flag more channels. So then YouTube goes, stop flagging all these channels.
Yep. And then they give him a strike. That would be great.
That would be very funny.
I'm gonna do.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God.
So you guys can warn him everything. I told him if the footage wasn't off his channel by 5 o'clock today, I was gonna submit a flag. So prepare for that.
It's not called submitting a flag. He's also a fucking idiot. It's a verb. Flag the channel. You don't submit a flag.
Yeah, the only person I know who submits a flag are soccer referees.
Yes,
They
exactly.
actually, I'm submitting this for review.
but this is take down that MK video or I'll flag your shit today. Upload anything about me ever again stealing my streams. And I'm flagging you until the channel is 3 striked and gone. You have until 5 p.m. to remove it before I submit a flag. Do not steal my fucking live streams for your bullshit uncreative. Oh, okay. He tried to write uncreative channel. Pacific time, 5 p.m. or else.
Or else.
I don't even.
Yeah, it's not good.
But no, this is fun. This is going to be fun.
This guy.
And by the way, you know that doesn't help your claim.
You dumb idiot.
You threaten people in DMs. It doesn't help.
No, nobody likes this. You idiot.
Even need to sneak this. I'm not sneaking him. I'm coming straight from the front and hooking him, uppercutting him, and giving him a flag. Bitch ass nigga, and yeah, I said nigga. Untalented fuck.
Talented. Untalented.
Tell me I got an MK problem. Acting like I lose every last goddamn match I play. You niggas are stupid.
Wait. So this isn't even about this fucking man baby. This man baby.
He's mad that Memology keeps uploading clips of him losing and rage quitting.
This man baby. This little child is upset. This little child is upset because someone's making fun of him not playing video games well.
Because I am good at Mortal Kombat.
Can you
I am
imagine?
good.
How old are you, dude?
And I'm gonna tell on you. I'm gonna tattletale on you, dog, because you trying to tell these niggas I ain't good at Mortal Kombat, and that shit is fucked up.
What the
You
fuck?
bro? You be out there telling people that I'm not good at Mortal Kombat, and it's like, yo, nigga, you literally ruining my life. Could you imagine that? I want to see him crying like Loomer in a couple weeks.
This is, you idiot.
No, my man, they out there telling motherfuckers that I ain't good at Mortal Kombat. They ruining my life, dog. What is anybody doing, dog? Alex, what is these niggas doing? And Alex is just like, hey, listen, brother, I get it. I hate when people say I'm noob tubing. I get it, brother. I understand. I get it. Everybody's saying Alex uses too many arc stars when he's playing Apex Legends. Well, I get it, man. I get it, low tier god. We're gonna fight the globalists. It's like, what? What the fuck is they doing, dog?
Oh.
And you got people there that really believe I lose every last goddamn game I play. Get the fuck out of here with that lame ass shit. I'm flagging the fuck out of that nigga's channel. Don't ever steal my footage, especially the bigger the channel, the more I'm gonna go after you. He don't gotta remove it. I'll make sure it's removed. It's my shit. You are not allowed to critique me unless you pay. Yeah, he's definitely gonna take.
Hey, you know who that didn't work out for? Owen Benjamin. You're not allowed to critique me unless you pay. That's not how the internet works. Now I'm invested in this. That's not how the internet works, you fucking loser.
Yo, I'm about to clap back on all these niggas for real, yo. I'm gonna go after Memology, dog. I'm gonna get that nigga on the kill stream. Ethan Ralph. I'm gonna fuck that nigga up when I see him in the streets. Want to play some Mortal Kombat, nigga?
Just like in real life, he loses every fight. Just like Mortal Kombat, he loses every fight in real life.
I don't know why he's turning into Tracy Morgan. He's just slowly evolving.
Yeah, he is.
They tried to say I wasn't good at Mortal Kombat.
That bird been trying to steal my credit.
Memology is my cousin.
Take a hit. You should know not to upload my shit. If you're a big channel and you steal my content, it's over for you. I'm flagging his shit. You guys can let him know, warn him everything. I'm flagging his shit. I'm saying on stream, you untalented, worthless, bitch-ass nigga.
You play Street Fighter for a living. Shut the fuck up.
You know what? It's funny too, because like he's trying to be tough guy, tough black guy, and like when Tariq Nasheed does it, like Tariq Nasheed convincingly comes off like a guy who'll smack you in your mouth. Like he just does, and it's funny. And he like you'll never see Tariq Nasheed being like, "I'm gonna flag his channel, man. I'm gonna take like." It's always like he'll just play your shit and then just shit in your open mouth on a stream, and it's hilarious. This guy's got no comeback. So I'm gonna flag this dude for real. I'm gonna flag him for making me look bad at like Mortal Kombat and shit on some real shit.
Did you know? It's a bad sign when you type low tier, it auto finishes God crying. I'm not even kidding.
No,
it
he does
really
that a lot.
does.
He does that a lot.
He cries.
Yeah, he gets really upset.
Why does he for Mortal Kombat?
You ever lost in Mortal Kombat, bro?
Yeah, a lot.
It's rough.
I lose in Mortal Kombat a lot. I have Mortal Kombat 11. I lose a lot online.
Dude, I remember back in the day, I lost a round in Mortal Kombat, and I cried for like 3 days straight.
How old were you?
Well, no, my mom had just died.
Oh,
so
but-
then I was playing Mortal Kombat.
No, that's not.
And I lost.
No, Mike.
And the pain of that loss.
I don't think it was the Mortal Kombat, Mike.
I was
You
devastated.
should probably see a therapist.
A couple
I'm
of
thinking.
months, I just didn't
I don't think
really
it was,
do anything.
I don't think. I don't think.
After that game of Mortal Kombat, I slipped into a deep depression. Some people actually say that depression is still affecting me to this day, and I'm like, that's why I don't play video games.
I don't, Mike. I think you misdiagnosed. Look, I'm not a therapist, but I think you misdiagnosed what it was. I don't think it was Mortal Kombat, Mike. I really don't think so. Every time he walks by a Mortal Kombat machine, he just starts bawling.
You fucked me, Kung Lao. You fucked me.
I'm flagging your channel for stealing my motherfucking stream content.
I think he meant to say stealing.
Glued to my goddamn stream content, thinking you can upload my shit and get away with it for quick views. It's not gonna happen. I'm firing a shot right up your motherfucking asshole. What I'm gonna do is spread open.
Phrasing.
Yeah, that's
Phrasing. I would never. Can somebody please isolate that, please?
Fire a shot right up your motherfucking asshole.
Yo, tell that nigga I'm gonna fire a shot right up his asshole. Wait, you mean like with your dick?
Does he stream on YouTube or Twitch?
I guess he looks like. I think. I don't
There's
know.
no way to tell.
Somebody tell us.
Does he YouTube or Twitch?
Your motherfucking goddamn cheeks. I'm gonna take this virtual rod and
Why is his quality so bad?
protrude it up your motherfucking anus. That probably smells like all type of corroded ass chitlins because we know you're a nigga that doesn't eat healthy and does not lift and does not live a clean life.
Dude, you don't lift. I've been telling Mike this before. Mike's been criticizing people, and I'm like, Mike, you don't even lift.
I don't know if you know this.
You don't even lift.
I mean, I want to help Low Tier God out with his science a little bit. Fun fact for you. I don't have too much evidence to support this, but I'm pretty sure that if you took a large object like that and you sodomized somebody with the healthiest diet in the world, I would have a feeling it would still smell pretty bad.
Yeah.
I don't think I don't think someone's diet. Once you get rectally deep enough, I don't think anybody's diet is really affecting how foul it is. If anything, more horrendous things have come out of my ass after eating healthy.
Yeah.
You ever
Yeah, you're right.
you
It's a
ever
good
start
point.
working out and doing protein again?
Yep.
It's fucking. You make the paint peel with your farts. You
Yep.
eating a lot of broccoli. It's like fuck, dude.
Busted with virtual BBC rod and make sure I just pump the BBC rod with matrix juice so I could replicate bust all over your motherfucking ass cheeks.
So he wants to fuck memology in the butt? That's what I'm picking up here.
Bitch ass nigga, I'm about to flag the fuck out of you.
I'm gay, I'm gay, I'm gay, we're totally gay.
He could private the video all he wants, and then when I catch it on his, what's the point in him making the video if he's gonna private it? It only sounds sus if
Suspect? Is that what he means by sus? Okay.
you're a homophobe.
What?
But if you're comfortable with your sexuality, like I am, and understand it regardless of what type of gay jokes I make every stream, what type of suspect jokes I make every stream, it means nothing. I'm a straight man, heterosexual man that loves cracking homosexual jokes, suspect jokes. If I felt like making a joke about how I'm gonna bend you over and bust you wide open with Matrix dick and bust.
But that's not a joke.
But and it's also really, really, you're fixating.
Yeah,
right?
you're really about the gay sex with this guy, huh?
Like, it's getting to the point where, you know, and don't get me wrong, like, that's kind of like the Iron Sheik's thing.
Yeah.
I think the Iron Sheik is the only person in history to threaten people with anal rape, and it's not gay. Because he actually added the "and make you humble." Like,
Yeah,
you
and
can
make
just tell
you
Iron
humble.
Sheik's
Yeah.
like, "I'm going to fuck your ass and make you humble." You're like, that is the ultimate. I mean, after that, you're going to be pretty humble the rest of your life. But this guy just keeps going, "Man, I can't wait to fuck that juicy ass, nigga."
What?
That's right. Like a man. Like, I'm going to show you.
If you want to watch my footage and critique me, you got to pay me.
Matrix sperm all over you. Look at the context of that. He could watch this stream all he want, and I'm gonna flag his channel. Hey, memology, you worthless,
Meme.
faceless cuck. I'm gonna flag your channel. You remove my shit, or I'm gonna flag your channel. It's just as simple as that. All right, Matrix dick. Another word for it, virtual BBC. What is that?
I don't know. You're the one saying it.
E-penis, exactly. It does not mean I'm actually gonna take mine and fuck you with it. What I'm doing is fucking you with a virtual one that has nothing to do with me.
Dude, this is 3 minutes now of him talking about fucking him.
Busting Matrix sperm all over you. Of course he's watching me. The nigga's life is worthless. All he does is watch people for a living. The dude serves no purpose. He has no...
Says the man who's playing Super Smash Brothers for a living. Like, I'm not shitting on that, because if you can make money playing games, good for you. That's awesome. I mean, I think that's... But to talk down on somebody doing basically the same thing you're doing...
Well, I mean, at least memology is like trolling the internet for content and putting clips together and editing videos. Like, you don't know how to do any of that.
This guy's really big into the gay stuff, huh?
No identity. Why else would he be sitting there watching the stream? To try to make clips?
But
Your life sucks.
But you have people watching you.
Yeah.
Man, what kind of faggot-ass motherfucker has time to sit around watching YouTubers? Huh? 1,172 motherfucking losers in this chat room
fucking
right now.
assholes.
Man, fuck these
Get
people.
a life.
Who the fuck has time to be watching the two of us?
Somebody-
Fuck out of here. You just watch it going, "Meow," like 700 people watching. You're like,
Somebody called him Low T God. That's
actually very
Low
funny.
T God.
it's a really bad nickname. It's rife for fucking being taken advantage of.
I think that's the name now, right? We got Low T God.
Low T God.
Low
That's your-
T God.
Your new name is Low T God.
You know, I'm already cutting this and I'm titling it Low T God Mortal Crybaby.
Mortal Crybaby.
Yes. What's up, Low T? What's up, homie?
You're a worthless cuck. You're probably getting off me speaking to you because you realize that I have a trembling deep voice and it sucks to sound like...
He's really quick, too, and funny. Like, he's really like, bam, bam, he's just here. I have a deep voice and it's trembling.
Your genetics suck. Everything about you sucks. Your channel is thrived off people that are light years ahead of you in everything that they want to do. Your whole channel is envy. Your whole channel is, let me find this person, make videos on them because I'm a worthless, talented cuck.
Hey, stupid. Look up fair use, you fucking loser.
Somebody isolate that, by the way, please. Somebody please go right now and isolate that off of memology's video.
Here, you know what? I'll do it if people want to do it right now. Here you go.
Your genetics suck. Everything about you sucks. Your channel is thrived off people that are light years ahead of you in everything that they want to do. Your whole channel is envy. Your whole channel is, let me find this person, make videos on them because I'm a worthless, talented cuck. Fucking weeb.
Thank you.
Bull.
Perfect.
I just made up a word, weeble. That's
Weeble's not a made
It's
up
not
word.
a made-up word, though. Weebles wobble and they don't
They'll fall down.
what he is. A weeble is just like a little squirmy fuck that just serves no purpose. You just thump it, nat it.
What's your purpose? To own noobs at Mortal Kombat? Or
No.
Smash Brothers?
Actually, it's his purpose is to get owned by noobs.
Oh, you're right. You're right.
In Mortal Kombat.
So, like, if I were to play a clip of him crying, would that be bad?
It would probably be bad. He might flag our
You
channel.
might flag our channel if we do that. So
He might
you
flag our channel. I would not recommend
playing commentary and making fun
fucking
of
with
him?
this guy. He's tough. He's a tough guy.
Okay.
What's going on, YouTube? Back at you with another video. This is Low Tier.
And
Okay, so far so good. This guy looks like videos that Carlos Navarro would look at. Motivational videos. Street Fighter's playing.
Imagine playing this all day.
Dude, I can't even. I don't I mean, I'll play fighting games once in a while, but it's not something that I could really play. It's not like a Skyrim or a Fallout, you know, where you actually. Oh, by the way, he's not Akuma. He's the one losing. Let's see if we get to the. Here we go. That's him. That's him.
Mentally untouchable.
He thinks who the fuck he is, doesn't he? He really thinks highly of himself, doesn't he?
He's the perfect example of another spoiled little video game, little baby boy.
Oh my god!
He likes his anime and he likes his video games, and I bet he likes his chicken nuggies.
Dude, oh, you're gonna flag videos? Is that you want to know how you want to destroy your channel? Do you really want to destroy your channel? Start flagging people's videos. See how quickly your channel gets fucking obliterated. Nobody plays that shit. Nobody plays that shit.
Stomp it, kick it, slap it. And he's gonna get a flag on his channel for that shit. If he wants to keep posting content on me until he gets 3 flags and his channel's gone and he loses 100,000 subscribers, he can do that. Well, if he puts my address, he's subjectable to getting his channel suspended for doing that.
Eating cereal just like a real adult.
He's subjectable. He's subjectable to getting his channel taken down. Don't eat on air. Don't eat on air. And don't slurp. If you are going to eat on air, eat something that's, you know,
people are just disgusting.
Dude.
Some people just don't. This guy has no self-awareness.
No. Ew. Come on, man.
Send me footage of him putting my address or my so-called address on his stream. Because if so...
First off, Memology would never do that. He doesn't fucking dox people, you fucking idiot.
Yeah, he's not stupid.
Gotta be something else I can use. Then I can really get him fucked.
If anything, he's constantly going after people for doxing people.
Yeah, it's quite the... He goes after people for gay ops. For you're going to be online, you're going to be made fun of, you fucking loser.
Oh, low T God. You poor
boy,
baby.
low T God. I'm going to do a little dive later after the show and maybe just really get into this low T God guy because anybody who fucking does that shit is a faggot. You're a fag. You could talk about fuck. Well, you probably like that fucking people's butts. You can talk about that all you want, low T God.
Yeah,
but it's
fuck that ass real good. I'll show you.
It's over for you, mortal crybaby.
By making cum come out of my dick in your ass. That'll show what a fag you are.
What? Piercy Pierce. $2 for matching like a gay couple. You know, it's not like we look at each. We both happen to wear blue shirts.
And his is light blue.
Mine's light blue.
Like a regular blue.
Mine's sky. His is baby. Dave Truth Seeker Man. I made a Dayton Hypernova meme. It would be cool if you shared it with the class. Made it between Daywave and now. I'll check it out. Spencer Lanners. Mersh, what was your DJ name?
I didn't really have a DJ name. Just Mersh. I guess early on I used Mersh because they knew that name from radio and it got me paid more money, but I didn't. There was no like DJ. Like no, there was never any. Ugh.
That would be hard to pronounce anyway.
Yeah. DJ.
How do you spell that? How do you spell that? DJ Triple Airhorn.
Yeah.
Phil Chang. Trumpster Bob is right. Loving all the poopy jokes.
Show me your butthole.
Show me your butthole.
Or you don't love America.
What? Make Brazil based again. Should I log into Streamslab through YouTube? Feel like it might censor my donations like it does to my super chats. We read them anyway. Raul Duke. Why come you ain't axe dog? Corey Smith.
Better watch it, Memology. Low T God's gonna ruin
Fucking
you.
mortal crybaby.
Dun, 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 dun.
Maybe Vox Day can make the soundtrack for him. Corey Smith, over 1,000 viewers again. Keep killing it, guys. Thank you, Corey. No Good Dirty. This guy's stream is like a bad Cumtown bit.
It's true. They do a lot of black stuff they should not be allowed to do.
Executing. Sorry, but Daddy. Oh, God damn it! I have to refresh. I was pulling up the old Streamlabs. I apologize, guys. I got frazzled at the beginning of the show.
What happened? Did Execute ruin everything again?
No. Some people pretend. I was actually had the Daywave one open, the Daywave Streamlabs open, and some people don't. Whenever I have Dr. O on, some people donate as Execute to hit on Dr. O, and then
great.
Dr. O thinks that she loves him. So, it's one of those.
That's great. She loves that.
She does. She tells me to do it as often as possible.
What a dick.
But I think it's usually Frozen and Kevin doing it.
So funny.
I'll be your Huckleberry. Low T God likes video games. Teddy Spaghetti makes video games. Maybe they could get together and Low T can give Teddy a hot dish. Just an idea. Nigward Stark. With the 444. In the name of Robert of the House Baratheon, Kang of the Andals, and the First Men, Protector of the Realm, I, Black Guy of YouTube, and Loser of the North, bestow upon you this flag. Pinoid News. Payday, my brothers. Here's towards Merch Comedy Siggy Fund. Salute from the White Trashno State. Eddie K says
the White Trashno State is actually the capital of the Wignet ethno state.
Yeah. Eddie K. Women, stop with your opinions. Your opinions are regulated shit. You heard from men. Focus on cleaning, cooking, and back rubs. I swear I'm about to push to ban two-piece swimsuits for you whores. That's my fucking hot take. God bless, guys. Xanax, 2 milligrams. Unleash the Orange Swan. Nick Spence, Teddy Spaghetti, .blogspot.com. Welcome to TSM, the subscribers to the WordPress site, and most importantly, my cum-slobbering sycophant, Sir Hamster. Thank you for the donations. Before we go to break, because I wanted to play this. We did get a new Teddy Spaghetti song. We don't have any new Teddy Spaghetti content because Teddy Spaghetti hasn't been doing a show. We don't know why. He's probably still has to pay his rent at the home he's living in Italy. It was his wife's friend. Here is the Teddy Spaghetti song. This is from Irrational Times.
Hey man, I'm kind of hungry. What should we get?
They call me Teddy Spaghetti. I know it's not ready, but I'm gonna launch my own platform. I love to talk really slow and use very big words, pretending like I'm so very well informed. But what you have to understand is that I'm smarter than you. Don't make me bring up my high IQ because it's Teddy Spaghetti. I got no regrets. My big money's being really well spent. I shut down the chat, bring down the brand hammer. I'm flexing like an alpha when I'm dealing with gammas. But what you have to understand is that I'm smarter than you. I love to bring up my high IQ.
That is great.
This is great.
Call me Teddy Spaghetti.
Teddy Breadsticks.
Oh, they call me
Teddy Breadsticks.
Spaghetti.
Teddy Spaghettis.
Oh, they call me Teddy Spaghetti.
This is actually
This is great.
this is actually disturbingly good in a way.
I know.
right?
I know. I had a request and I talked about it off air, but I would love if somebody made the Philip DeFranco song, but with Teddy Spaghetti stuff.
That would be funny.
If
too.
you guys could do that, would be so good. This is amazing, by the way. Rational Times. I posted the link.
Yeah, this
Subscribe.
is really frighteningly
This is really good.
Like,
Spaghetti.
this just sounds like some B-side that you'd hear on an oldies station while you're driving.
Dude, very well done. Anything that goes after Teddy Spaghetti makes me very, very happy. All right, we do need to go to break. RevengeOfTheSys.com/XPN. That's pro XPN. Get protected. Don't raw dog the internet and get a big virtual BBC in your butt from Low T God. RevengeOfTheSys.com/donate. A whole bunch of ways to donate. There's an Amazon banner there. If you buy something from Amazon anyway, click the banner, help us out. And of course, we need to plug because Mike's been doing a lot of hard work archiving the old episodes. All the old archived episodes are going to be going up. The first 50 already archived for patrons. Patreon.com/We're Not Sorry. Become a patron. Help us out. Help yourself out. And we'll be back in 5 minutes. Revenge of the Sys.
The most exciting 2 hours of television is back with an all-new Revenge of the Sis. As Royce and Mersch continue to track an international deep state pedophile ring, their journey to the nation's capital is put on hold as Orlando's best police cops receive a cryptic message from an old colleague.
It's a message from my old partner. He needs to see us in Los Angeles right now. Says it's related to our case.
Do you trust him?
As much as I trust you, partner.
What's to know then? A detour from their original investigation finds these no-nonsense detectives in the middle of Hollywood.
Thanks for meeting me. We can't talk long. They're probably following me.
Who's following you?
The Podesta brothers. They've got eyes everywhere, Lopez.
Now trapped between deep state globalists and the Hollywood elite, Lopez and Mersch are on the case. They're no longer avenging Orlando. They're saving America. And this week, they're taking on Pedowood.
I've been working this case. This Dan Schneider guy, producer at Nickelodeon, he's into kids. Or feet. Or kids' feet.
Yeah, the iCarly guy.
How do you know all this?
Thanks for meeting me.
No problem, Miss Bynes.
This is Amanda Bynes? Jesus, she looks terrible.
Dude, she can hear you.
Watch this week as the web grows bigger, the case becomes more complex, and more older model cars get wrecked and plenty of nameless extras get shot. This week on an all-new Revenge of the Sis, followed by Nazi Lawyer. USA, hotels don't have Netflix.
For this performance in Delaware.
To make your shopping day a little easier.
Mervyn's Dollar Day sale is going on right now, and that means great buys on clothes for kids. All this week you can save on boys' clothes by Campus Le Tigre. Short-sleeve Le Tigre knits are the shirts all the boys will be wearing back to school.
Do you like pranks, guns, and jokes about retarded people? Well, so do we, but odds are your liberal snowflake friend doesn't. How would you like an easy, cost-effective way of screwing with that friend anonymously without losing your Twitter account? Guns for Tards is the perfect way to trigger SJW anonymously through the mail. For a low fee, your target will receive a beautifully designed professional mailer from our fictional Guns for Tards charity, containing a thank you letter for their donation. They'll be led to believe that money was donated in their name to a charity that advocates Second Amendment rights for the mentally handicapped people in their area. For a few extra bucks, they will receive pictures and a detailed profile of a retarded person who they helped harm. It's all fun and games, well, except for that idiot who gets this in their mailbox and freaks out. Messing with someone through the mail is effective. Most people do it trolling over the internet, but regular mail is way more invasive. Whether it's a boss, an ex, or a liberal professor you don't like, this is the perfect way to screw with someone anonymously for the cost of a cup of coffee. Well, a cup of coffee in Manhattan, in a fancy coffee shop. Check out www.gunsfortards.com and select a package today. Use promo code MERSH for 10% off.
Once upon a time on the Cousin Joe Show.
I remember not long after we were out of high school, that was a popular thing. They were just taking up the
sex?
ads. Yeah.
That was in high school?
For some people.
Not for me.
I didn't have regular sex in high school.
Me neither.
But
I didn't even know there were different kinds. I thought it was just straight missionary.
I think I only had it twice.
But how many times did you do it to a girl?
See, I was waiting for that softball to be answered. Thank you. I have an aunt that I haven't talked. She could be dead, or I wouldn't know.
All right. I guess you weren't in the will.
Well, because this aunt is psychotic. There's a lot of reasons I haven't told this on the show. She went,
Cousin Joey, the girls in your school, did they take it up the ass?
This was to her a normal conversation. Yeah.
Regular conversation?
Just catching up with her nephew.
How are
catching
things?
Up. Yep.
Plowing any buttholes? How are things going?
And I go, I don't.
Well, because when I was young, and I was in high school, I had a guy do that, and I shit all over his cock.
All right. Wow.
And
where'd the conversation
the
go there?
silence that you just heard from Dan and myself was pretty much the response she got. You know, I guess stories...
Western Echo says, please tell me it was Thanksgiving dinner. Grandpa's cutting a turkey. I shat on a cock.
And I gotta be, she didn't have like dementia. I mean,
I think she did, Joe.
All right, well, fair enough. In case you're wondering how I, as a person, mentally is put together.
You fucked her in the ass?
I just...
That's what she was getting at. I've seen movies. Don't know what. What? She was just letting you know. Green light. That was green light.
Listen to The Cousin Joe Show every Thursday, 7 to 10 p.m. on youtube.com/Cousin Joe.
There's always napkins and paper towels involved in my stories with sex.
Yeah, there are.
I scheme and plan for months and it all gets screwed up because you can't control the students. Never send a woman to do a man's job.
You cocky, pointy-nosed little Reaganite. If you hadn't provoked them, we wouldn't be in this mess.
Excuse me? Reality check here. Earth the tall bitch. What is your fault this is? Hey! Poor boy. Go and have your parties with all your new friends. I can see it now, Andrews. You and all the knee-jerk, bleeding heart liberals, sipping tea and playing patty cake, and those useless hippie potheads, those commie pinko leftists, the bunny huggers, the pillow biters.
Wait, which one are the pill biters?
The butt pirates. And those beastly man-haters. Tell those chicks to shave their pits and call me. The goddamn whiny crybaby minorities. You can keep them all.
Second hour, Revenge of the Sis. We're here on a Wednesday show. We got through the show without Mike making a hump day joke, which to me is just a win. It's a win.
Still got an hour left.
Fuck, I shouldn't have brought it up. We could have got through it.
The day is still young.
Welcome back, guys. Let's see. That's we haven't played in a while.
See, because it's the middle of the week.
I fucked up. I did this.
Fuck.
Blue Stall made a new video for us to watch.
All right. This is what happens when you put your phone number on YouTube.
Hi, good afternoon, Ethan. My name is Ken Fresno. I'm calling from the Environmental Advisory Council. Some of our associates have been receiving some disturbing phone calls from you, and I've been called in, to inform you that...
Look at the sky behind him.
Dude, everything.
The sky is the best. This all chemtrails. It's literally all of the chemtrails
yes.
are over his house.
This chemtrail stuff. Do you understand me? Back off.
To reply to this message, press...
But I was leaving a message for the EPA to call me, and I guess they did call me.
Look at the mole.
Was that really the EPA?
The mole and also the knife bayonet. The whole thing is just...
Everything is so good.
I don't really think so. I think it was just some liberals trying to get off on their little power trip because they think they own everybody. Well, guess what? You don't own me. I'm a red-blooded American. I'm here in Alaska. You want me? Come and get me. Please do. I'm ready to die for what I believe in. I'm sick of this pussyfooting around. Let's get it on. Efrog out. Let me find my button. There it is.
Fucking great.
Let me find
Efrog
my
Industries.
button. There it is. It's the greatest.
So he actually put a new video up today. Efrog's doing an on the street stuff. Now, before we play this, I want to read an email that we received. I think it's...
Oh boy, yeah, sure.
I'm not going to use the name of the person. So because I will be... They asked me not to use her name, so I won't use her name. Suffice to say that it looks like they know Efrog. That I could say. Hey, guys. I would prefer you not use my name in any of your shows, please.
Don't worry, we won't, Susan Wojcicki.
Ah, you nailed it.
It's Ethan's actually related to the CEO of YouTube.
Makes sense. Ethan Hansen, Efrog, has a traumatic brain injury
You don't say.
In 1984, he was 2 weeks old when a drunk driver in a Suburban collided into a Volkswagen Rabbit. Both are... I almost did, but I'm not going to. Both of his parents' femurs.
Good save.
Did I fix it?
It's a great save. You totally fixed it.
Got
There's nobody's. Nobody's ever gonna notice.
Mike. Shh.
Oh no. You know why I'm enjoying this so much? That's why it's so like we do shit like that all the time as a bit, but he legitimately fucked up. And then my favorite part about it was you knew you fucked up right away. I know. And I could see you going, oh fuck, there's no way out of this. And then you did it anyway.
Yeah.
You just were like,
you gotta do it.
His. Totally nailed it. Good save for us. Oh shit! That made me laugh really hard. I knew you were finished the minute you said it. No, it's just a bit though. Oh no! Keep reading.
Both of his parents' femurs were shoved through their hips and into their lower back. They were in a body cast in ICU for 3 months. Ethan's injuries were untreated because, well, 1984, medical wasn't the best, and 1984 Alaska was about 10 years behind. He has been diagnosed and self-medicated with lots and lots of marijuana. The reason I'm telling you this is because as a business owner, I know you want a reputation of. I know you don't want a reputation of calling mentally disabled people retarded. That's where you're wrong, kiddo.
Oh, I'm sorry. I regret to inform you
that you have grossly misjudged this.
Actually, I should correct you. Is that the very foundation of this company?
Yes, it is. It's in our bylaws.
It's our product.
Yeah. So, I mean. People retarded and possibly...
That's like saying to Tony Stark, you don't want to be known as a guy who makes money off of weapons, do you?
Yes.
It's
Yes.
It's that or be a poor person.
Yeah, Halliburton isn't a T-shirt company, folks.
Well, except for their subsidiary Halliburton T-shirts, which
they're pretty
full
dope,
disclosure. You have to. They're very nice.
They own American Eagle. Mentally disabled people retarded and possibly hurting your show. Ethan has nothing to lose getting you riled up and possibly releasing his medical diagnosis, as we know he can't restrain from puking information when he thinks it will best suit him. Please execute caution for your own PR reasons. Thank you, in person's name.
Yeah, that's look. I'm not. Look, neither myself nor Royce is in the business of making retarded people's lives worse.
Yeah, that's God's job. Yeah, sorry. I'm kidding.
Look. What I'm saying is that we've taken many folks under our wing, and we're kind. We're kind to them.
As a matter of fact,
Efrog got subs from this.
Yeah, we like Efrog and us. We're cool now. We got to. Let me tell you, we even said it on this show. All joking aside, Efrog took this way better than 150 IQ fucking Vox Day.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
So I
don't have any. There's no hate in our hearts for Efrog. You have to
we're
get
goofing
that.
on him.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like how many people? We don't start off in any aspect being like, I like this guy. Let's just be cool with this guy. We break balls. It's what we do. We make fun of people. We're a comedy show. All of the people that take it badly double down and take themselves seriously. We push them off a cliff and they just never recover.
Yeah.
But many people, Efrog, Dr. O, Dusty Bogan.
Yeah,
is the one that
Dusty's another great
Dusty
one.
knows we goofed on him. He watched all those videos, but like he saw that we weren't going like, yeah, fuck this dude, bro. Like we were just goofing on Dusty, and over time it just became like, all right, who doesn't fucking love
He's
Dusty?
the best.
He's the greatest streamer now. I tune in every night to Dusty now. He's on every night now.
I know. I've
and I'm
been
like
there.
every time I see him live, I'm like, click. Okay, we'll have a beer, watch Dusty.
But he's great, and the thing is with Dusty is such a genuinely kind person. You know what I mean? When you talk to his show is great at night. I would recommend everybody watch it. And it's not like, oh, goof on him. No, he makes some pretty good points. He's a pretty all put together dude. I think he knows that Dusty Bogan is his character that he's doing, and he does really well. Dusty,
he doesn't even really need to do like current events or political shit because his all his live streams now are just a hang. Like he's literally just hanging with people and everybody's there. It's kind
Do
of
you
awesome.
know how many women have messaged us going, Dusty Bogan is so hot. It sucks that he's married. Women love Dusty. It's the accent. We know that helps. I mean, he's a good looking dude, but the accent. People love him. I've gotten the comments. Every time we put videos up, we get a like-dislike ratio. The Dusty Bogan's the only one that for like a week only had one dislike. Everything.
And it was probably Dusty Bogan.
And it was probably Dusty himself.
I didn't like my mic in there. I wasn't really happy with it. I had to be honest with myself. You don't have to dislike your own.
I love you, Dusty.
I gotta be honest with myself. Jesus.
So this is So this is Efrog.
Yeah, so chill out. We like Efrog.
Yeah, Efrog's doing a man on the street.
Doing
a man on the street.
All right, thanks for tuning in, folks. We're down here at downtown Soldotna, Alaska. And
That's downtown, huh? That's the big downtown there in Alaska.
Bustling.
No, I'm not even knocking Alaska. It sounds really nice to not be around people and have it be nighttime for 6 months.
That actually sounds great.
Right?
It's the closest to death you could get without committing.
Right?
Isn't it great?
You can like kind of dip your toes into
Yeah.
death.
Sounds awesome.
Street here.
He's doing a man on the street interview. Oh no. So these are people holding "Keep Abortion Legal" signs up.
Oh no.
Efrog, get ready.
Is this gonna go well?
Get ready. Here we go.
Is Efrog about to go own the libs?
Yes, Efrog's gonna own the
He's
libtards.
gonna melt some libtard snowflakes.
Yes, he is.
Hello, ladies.
Oh no.
Hey.
Oh no.
She's holding an "I stand with Planned Parenthood" sign.
And by the way, Efrog, I'm already picturing like him approaching a group of women while filming.
Some
big
dude.
Excuse me,
He's a
lady.
big dude.
I want to talk to you for a second on my camera. I guess so.
Here we go.
Don't I know you?
I think so.
Yeah?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
How are you? How are you doing?
Pretty good.
How's she doing?
She's good.
Yeah, did you get some help?
No, I'm just
still doing it?
Doing it all myself, yeah.
Okay, so they're talking about his mother wife.
Students and services yet?
I don't know.
Never heard anything. You'll hear something like a letter.
These towns are so small, everybody knows each other.
So I do.
Right, yeah.
I'm not there anymore. I'm supposed to be going back. But,
Can I ask you why you're letting Jews murder all these babies? Well, you just went right into it, huh?
unless you walk in somebody else's shoes, you better not be telling them.
Right, yeah.
And that's what I think.
Yeah.
And so it makes me really angry because
You know what I would love? I wish I could be there because I can actually talk to people and have rebuttals. I'd go, cool. So does that mean that that I don't have to pay for it?
I don't have to pay for it then, right?
By your logic?
Yeah.
Because I think you should be allowed to get abortions. I also think you should probably come out of pocket for it.
Yeah.
That's just how I feel about the whole thing.
It's your choice, right?
Because they'll
So it's your
never
expense.
use the your choice argument when it comes time to pay for Planned
No.
Yeah, I agree with Donald Trump. He actually said that we keep abortion legal for certain things,
Well, yeah.
For, like the less than 1% of cases that the left keep throwing in our face. Yeah, those cases.
Preserve the life of the woman.
Yeah, or incest, or rape. And
Or if you're just a whore and you just don't feel like having a kid.
Also that.
That's also that.
that one loose leader from Alabama said that his 10-year-old girl, if she got raped and got pregnant,
Right,
she had to have raped.
Does everybody in Alaska have a truck?
Everybody in Alaska has a diesel truck.
Jesus Christ!
Yeah.
He said, here's the deal. Don't be unplugging me. I will come back. And
I will come back, yeah.
Because there's a certain point where if you...
I gotta say, this is going way better than I thought it was gonna go between them. Oh no, it looks like they talked to the head Jew there, though.
Oh boy.
Oh no. I walk Bob Dylan up to the stage. That's what she looks like, doesn't she?
These two know each other from the dentist.
Yeah.
Supported, thank you. You have?
Yes.
Do you work at Planned Parenthood? No.
This woman's a fucking ghoul, I can already tell.
That's true.
That's true.
That's true.
That's true. That's true.
True.
Babies should die. They deserve it. That's true.
That's true.
I used to be a neonatal nurse, and there are all kinds of abortions. Spontaneous, drug-induced, medically induced.
Spontaneous abortion sounds like a metal band, first off. Spontaneous abortion is you're talking about a miscarriage. That's not really... You're conflating a miscarriage with an abortion. Spontaneous abortion means like you're walking down the street and a doctor punches you, goes, abortion! And just knocks the baby. That's a spontaneous abortion.
That would be, yeah.
Abortion!
What you have to understand is a spinning back kick is a very effective form of abortion.
Right.
Unable to carry a pregnancy induced. All kinds. I stand with Planned Parenthood because they stand for the woman. They stand for the man. They do men's exams as well as women.
except for pro-life women and pro-life men. But no, I get what you're saying.
What exams do they do on men at Planned Parenthood? Because I always heard it's women's service. They examine your wallet and take your money to pay for it.
That homo from Pennsylvania said he gets his
Oh, that's
life-saving
right.
prep
He
medication.
gets his prep from there. You're right. You're right.
Which
Yeah.
nobody running for office should be bragging that they have to take prep.
No.
But I've never known a man to deliver a baby. It
To
says
give
over
birth to
there-
a baby.
It says over
I was
there-
actually delivered by a man.
It says, yes, that is correct. It says over there that Luke had a baby. I never heard of a male having a baby.
Yeah, that.
These fucking Looney Tune women, it's like what Mike said. They want men to have all the responsibility for the child and for it, but they want them to have no say. They blame you for coming in them, which you guys are idiots too that you do that. You guys are fucking idiots. You're dumb. All right? So no one's saying you're not dumb. But they want you. You can't tell me what to do. But let me tell you something. Okay, cool. What if it's the other way around? What if the guy's like, I don't want the baby, and the woman has it? Can I opt out of paying for it? Child support? Can I opt out of child support because I didn't want it? This whole victim, because that's what this is all about. Women want this victimhood where we have to get pregnant, so we have to carry the burden. And by the way, if I see one more, I've been seeing all these fucking edgy lefties who can't fucking meme. I saw someone posted a picture of fried eggs, and they go, apparently in Alabama, I ate chicken for breakfast. Hey, fuckos. When you eat eggs, they're unfertilized embryos, you fucking moron. I am absolutely... And both sides of these arguments are very annoying. I will agree. These fights going on Facebook... You're not going to solve Roe v. Wade on Facebook. But these people... This woman hasn't been able to have a baby since Ronald Reagan was president. And she's going to tell everybody else they should be able to kill him. Fuck you.
We live in a world where a woman can claim to be a man and then say men have periods. So that's the world we live in.
No.
Yeah, that's transgenderism.
They're claiming that Luke from the Bible had a baby. A male had a baby. That's what I read.
No, a fucko. What they're claiming is that, yes, if my wife and I were to have a baby, I would say, hey, I have a baby. My wife, we had a baby. Think about this. So she's getting mad that a man's saying, yeah, I have a baby. I have a kid.
But that's...
It is your kid, you fucking loser.
Because women are constantly... They're more concerned with... And gays do this too. They're more concerned with winning than they are with any sort of compromise or having both sides win. It's I have to win.
Exactly.
It's nothing to do with being right. I have to win this.
Yeah. Well, this is This is, by the way, I got this. This is a pretty good man on the street when I'm making fun of the person Efrog's talking to and not him. So thank you for the man on the street, Efrog. We do appreciate it here at Revenge of the Sis, no matter what that person who's totally not related to you said. Thanks.
You got it.
Thanks, bro.
You got this.
I appreciate it. I've been trying. I'm working on my radio skills. Mike, there's a new kink out there, and I think you're going to be into it. I really think you're going to be into it. Because Mike was telling me off air.
I don't like kinks.
Mike was telling me off air that he's really into when girls act like cats.
You don't have any control. You don't have any say. But in saying that, you do have a safe word.
This bitch Maureen Ponderosa.
Georgia is into more fucking man. Georgia is into kitten play, part of the BDSM community.
You have someone who's a dominant and who's a submissive. The submissive is normally the kitten, and then the dominant is the caretaker or the owner.
So you're fucking a cat? Because we've done the puppy play stuff before where they dress up. So this is you're fucking a cat?
I fucked a chick named Cat. Does that count?
No. I fucked a cat named Chick. Does that count?
No, well, that's probably illegal.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, you got to move to Clam Gulch, Alaska to fuck cats.
And essentially, it's a power exchange. So if you are the
That's a good point. Someone goes, there's a big difference between kitty play and kitty play.
Submissive, then you are giving a lot of your power to your caretaker.
Ma'am, you're a woman who lives in a studio apartment and pretends to be a cat. You have no power to relinquish.
She's the last level. Like, you know how they do the Vince McMahon thing, the meme where his face, so it's like being into cats, buying a bunch of cats, becoming a cat lady,
yes,
then becoming a cat lady.
Yes.
This is what this is.
But
she's a cat lady.
All of these women that are constantly talking about consent and women's choice, and I'm relinquishing my power with my cat play. You all have the same problem that I have said on the show time and time again, and that is that your life doesn't matter. And in the grand scheme of this universe, none of us have any power to relinquish. None of us have any control. None of us have any of that. You need to indulge in this buffoonery to somehow make the feelings real that you matter or you're special or that you have some kind of cosmic thing which is relinquishing power. You're just two worthless trash people doing ketamine and pretending to be cats.
Well, somebody says, what media company is this? Don't worry, it's the BBC. So the British people are...
The big black cock, I got it. It's what it might as well be.
You're right. Well, it is at this point.
It's Western society's big black
You
cock.
you guys in the UK are paying for this. You're paying your money. Your TV license is paying for this. That's what this is.
To kitten play after being interested in...
Oh, what? Another important question. Would you, though?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, right? Yeah.
Because she reminds me of like MySpace, scene whores.
What was it? Tila Tequila.
God, remember her? You know she got super based.
Yeah, no, and I'm not talking about kind of like
She's
Lauren Southern based.
insane. Yeah, no.
She's a Nazi based.
She went nuts.
Yeah.
She's an Asian Nazi woman.
BDSM. I saw a lot of people in that community were wearing ears, and I asked them about it, and then I thought, yeah, this is something I want to be involved in.
So how is this different than a TikTok video?
But remember when you were like, remember when young women would say something like, how'd you join that book club? And they'd be like, it was weird. I went to this coffee shop that I was going to on the way to work one day, and I saw a group of women together, and they were just laughing and having a good time. And I said, well, what's this all about? And they said, it's a book club. So we get together, we read a book, and then once a month we get some coffee and we talk about it, and we have a nice day. And then I thought to myself, that's something I could get into. This woman just goes, I'm going to be a cat. She literally goes, that's something I could get into. Like it's a book club. Like you're going to be a cat person.
She has the Owen Benjamin mentality where it immediately goes all into something. Mr. Bali Song says, more important question, would you if she pretended to be a cat the entire time? Does that change it?
Yes, fundamentally.
So you wouldn't if she pretended to be a kitty cat?
Yeah, I can't.
You can't?
Because it would take me out of it. I'd be like, stop.
She starts
being retarded.
hitting your balls like this, like playing with a little thing.
Yeah, like I'm already, I'm already at that point in my life. I don't need to get my nut out that badly. You know what I mean? 25-year-old me would have indulged it. Remember when you're 25-year-old you, you'd be like, yeah, meow,
Meow,
it's whatever,
kitty,
just flip
kitty.
over.
Yeah, shut up.
But I'm 36 and I'd be like, yo, stop the meowing. Stop it.
Doing rails of catnip off your dick.
It's like, what are you doing?
Oh, fuck. Georgia engages in kitten play with her boyfriend, Declan.
I think it was on...
That's her boyfriend.
Well, it has to be Declan.
Declan,
Declan
you're right.
makes more
Declan.
sense.
If it was black, it would have been Declan.
Declan.
You're right, you're right, you're right. But I hadn't seen him, so I wasn't sure.
There would have been an apostrophe.
Yeah, and she would have been pregnant and he wouldn't have been there.
George's Instagram.
Yeah, I mean, she has a little kitty bell on her neck, too.
Kind of like brief.
Ah.
Yeah, it ruins it.
Ah.
How much more shit are you going to put in your face?
Oh, fuck. It's like the old Mitch Hedberg joke. It's too many facial accessories.
Like, we get it. You hate MRIs.
Yeah, and your parents. Is she a cam model? She has to be a cam. She's got to be a cam model.
A kitty
like
cam.
saw it in it.
Kitty cam model.
Kitty cam model?
Yeah, they strap a GoPro to her and then she just runs around like a cat.
Shits in a box in the house.
I'm sure there's somebody out there that would pay tokens for that.
Yes.
Couldn't be avoided. As the relationship got kind of further along, it kind of was more introduced.
I would get him involved in like helping me choose ears, choosing tails, like asking him which one was his favorite, things like that.
I think there's a blue set that I quite like, but it's more for bedroom rather than out and about. It's weird because it's still like a thing that I don't
Guy who used to have his ears gauged.
don't really understand too much. I just kind of like let Georgia do her.
Yeah, she's got to be a cam model. Look, that's basically a naked picture, right?
And if it makes her happy, then it kind of makes me happy.
No. See, this is what's happening, right? Is that you're a cock.
Yeah.
You're a cock. You're a faggot. You're a modern man who refuses to assert yourself. And you're afraid to die alone. And you're afraid you're not going to get a chick that pretty again in your life because you're... So
he looks like Count Dankula.
So you suffer through it. You put up with it. You see, men are just as responsible for why this world sucks as women are. Women are a lot like children. You just can't indulge their every whim, or they end up literal cat people. You know what I mean? And men are so fucking weak nowadays. They're so submissive and pussified that they just go, well, if it makes her happy, it makes me happy. No, it doesn't. I've never in my life said, if it makes this person happy, it makes me happy as well. I'll always be like, well, if it makes you happy, that's great. You know what I mean? I'm happy that you're happy.
Right.
But no guy does any of this shit and indulges these women and goes, but I'm so happy. No. You know what would make you happy is if she looked the way she did, but was just normal.
Yeah.
Was just a normal person.
Well, he's not really normal either, though. Look at him, though. He's all fucked up, too. Like, he's got all the piercings.
But he's not particularly a train wreck.
Right.
He's not a cat person.
Yeah, that's a good point. Well,
a lot of people look like him nowadays. So it's not like he's not like this outrageous, like, whoa, look at how fucked up he is. He's a normal guy. He could have a normal life. But again, he's a cuck. He's a fucking pussy. So he's like, if it makes you happy, it makes me happy.
Sean Green says, yeah, but you only have to feed her once a day. So that's not bad. You know the worst part of all this? They use powdered creamer. And that, honestly, this is what bothers... Anyone who uses powdered creamer, unless you're like in a really dire situation in a hotel, should be killed.
Also, just want to put Chuck Normus in the chat wrote, haha, Mersh doesn't have a kid, LOL. That's funny. You probably don't have a pool.
Oh, snap.
So if it's, if we're being fair.
Oh, snap.
Does that mean?
That was a little mean.
If it is probably one of those inflatable above ground ones that you're going to go put back in the garage and you have to hose off
And then
a couple times a year.
your grass is dead all year because of it?
Yeah, and then it's covered in slime.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Have someone to rely on. I've put all of my trust and sort of energy into this other person, and then it's almost symbolic in the ears and the collars that I wear. I would often not leave the house for weeks on end.
Yeah, because you didn't want to get a job, I know. Bally Song just wanted to say, I preferred powdered creamer and I drink around 2 liters of coffee a day. Come at me, bro. You're a disgusting poor person. Get real cream.
Why would you get powdered
Get real cream. Come on, Bally.
Dude.
Get half and half. If you're not drinking, first of all, it's half and half master race. If you don't put half and half in your coffee, you are below.
Well, I prefer half and half, but if I had to choose between milk and cream, I'd still rather take cream.
Oh, cream, yeah, absolutely.
All day.
Yeah, Wawa has light cream, which I love.
Yeah.
Oh, it's the best.
It's not too heavy, yeah. That's
yeah,
what
it's
I
the
know.
perfect, like you just put it in and you're like, oh, this is a nice.
Somebody goes, just drink black coffee. No. Why? Why would you do that?
Everybody who drinks black coffee does it to say they drink black coffee. Nobody enjoys
It's to be
black
cool.
coffee.
It's to be cool.
Either that or there are some I know that drink black coffee due to dietary restrictions because they literally can't have anything and they're like, fuck you, I'm still having coffee. Coffee's still getting into this body every day. But nobody likes black coffee. And if you're one of those, who, I do, you're lying. You're fucking lying.
Lou says $1.99. Jesus wasn't PC. Dan Moody $2 here. Dr. Whitey Bulger $2 here. Kevin Duggan $1.99. Susan, I have a gun. Ian Aldridge $5. Spontaneous abortion women looks like fat Bob Dylan after digging his nose in a cocaine bowl. Skank Hunt 42. Patrolling in the clown world makes you wish for nuclear winter. And let me check the Streamlabs here before we move on. And AG Luck $3. Low testosterone God. Here you go. So you send me a video. I'll check it out here in a second. I'll be your Huckleberry. Low T God. I already read that one. Yeah, I already read that one. All right, this is in Saskatchewan. This is fucking nuts. Wait till you see this.
Police are looking into a disturbing video that appears to show a group of children attacking a grown woman in a park playground in the city.
All right,
CTV's Colin
first of all, you're not fooling me, Bill Hader.
That's not Bill
You're
Hader.
really good.
That's not Bill Hader.
You're not fooling
That's Jason Sudeikis.
Okay, God damn it.
It's one or the other.
Interchangeable.
It's one or the other.
Yeah.
Thomas spoke to the person who shot the video at Pleasant Hill Park.
Watch.
It was here at this.
This looks like if Hawkeye became a reporter instead of an Avenger. Right?
It's like old Jeremy Renner.
Yeah, exactly.
If you told me that was Jeremy Renner's dad.
You believe it. I believe it.
Yeah, he didn't know his dad was a local anchor. You know what I mean? And he went to a
Saskatchewan.
decent school and then he went on to become a big actor. like this guy got married to some inexplicably good-looking woman and they had Jeremy Renner.
Yeah, that's what happened. Exactly.
Park where the violent attack took place. The attack videotaped by a man who shared that video with CTV. He says it took place Monday night at 7 o'clock.
So you got these kids just rocking this lady.
The video
Punch,
shows
punch.
4 young boys punching and kicking the
Young boys.
unidentified woman as she falls to the ground. The woman struggles to fight off her attackers while other boys stand around and watch. Listening to the video, you can hear laughing in the background. Eventually, the boys stop the attack. They slowly move away. The woman manages to get up slowly and starts to walk away. We don't know what kind of injuries she suffered, if any. The man who provided the video says the woman had been filming the boys who were throwing rocks at strangers. He says she told them to stop before she was
And
attacked.
then you stood there and filmed.
Dude.
So you stood there and filmed while
woman.
these people beat on an old lady.
Yes.
And you didn't stop it.
No. And here's what I'm thinking.
Like, don't get me wrong. I would have probably hit record, ran over, put my phone up, leaned it against something,
And then done.
then intervened.
But here's my point. Very few times in life, because listen, we've all, if we're being honest with ourselves, we've all wanted to punch a kid at one point. Just to
course.
shut him up. It's in our hearts. Anybody who says that is lying. We've
And
all
now you're
wanted
getting a free get out of jail free
Thank
moment.
you. This is a fucking gift. This is like hitting the lottery.
This is like having a gun on you and some guy starts attacking somebody, but not even with a gun, with like a machete. And you're like, holy fuck, this is my guaranteed moment. I get to shoot a guy on camera in front of people in broad daylight, and they're going to give me a medal.
This is the only time you could get away with. I would grab one of the kids and beat him with the other kid. You know, like just go, because somebody said it earlier, but it's like fighting a kid is the one of the few times you can feel like Hulk.
Yeah, exactly. You can beat as many up as you want.
You're throwing them across the playground.
Yeah,
you're uppercutting them.
You know, and honestly, to quote Ronnie B, you know, fucking, you crack one of them really good, The minute all these kids see blood, they're fucking out. They're
Yep.
done. They're all
They're
going to
done.
scatter like roaches.
This is a fuck. You know what's so funny you said that? Someone sent me this video this morning, and I used that same exact quote, the Ronnie B thing. You make them. This is easy.
One of them. You just get blood on one of them.
One. But this guy, unless he was maybe unless the guy was in a wheelchair, that would be an excuse not to get involved. But why would you?
He's not in a wheelchair.
No.
That's being held up pretty high.
All you have to do is, dude, I would be throwing children across that park. You would throw a kid into another kid, do the Cesaro thing, swing them around.
I'm telling you, this is a moment everybody waits for. It's like you said. It's like if you're sitting in a fucking drive-thru at Wendy's, right, and you're looking out the window and you notice some guy with a machete is attacking a pregnant woman in the parking lot. You have a gun on your seat.
Time to act.
You're like, I've been waiting my whole life for this. Like, I am going to get to shoot a guy right now in front of 50 people, and they're
And be
gonna,
the hero.
Yeah, and all the cops are going to do is come, examine the gun, be like, all right, well, you're free to go. Give me your ID.
Yeah.
Well, we know where to find you. You're good. We'll scrape them up. It's good. Hey, good work, though. You're like, this is awesome.
You get the key to the city.
I would have fucking I would have went up onto the thing, and then Randy Savage elbow dropped one of those kids.
Oh, yeah. I didn't even think of... Dude. I'd be fucking F5 in them.
That is
Are you
true, because
kidding
you can
me?
F5 a kid easily.
Dude, all the moves that you could never do. A Stone Cold Stunner? I'd be cracking these little kids.
But yeah, if they're beating up literally, all you gotta do is fucking level one kid with a punch.
That's
right?
it.
And when he goes, and he just hits the ground limp, all the other kids are gone.
Now, it looks like the kids that are attacking them are a certain...
Socioeconomic
by the hands
background.
Just looking at the hands, because they blur the
Blacky
kids.
huge hands.
Right. Looking at the hands.
Eventually,
But,
the boys stop the attack. They slowly move away. The woman manages to get up slowly and starts to walk away. We don't know what kind of injuries.
I love that
she
we're
suffered.
so cucked as a society nowadays. You blur out assailants in a video.
Yeah, well, because they're
I
underage.
get that kids don't give a fuck.
Oh, I agree
this
with
is
you.
one of the rare times where you go, just show the kid. Like, that should be, you should be fucking blasted on television and shamed for this.
Yep.
Suffered, if any. The man who provided the video says the woman had been filming the boys who were throwing rocks at strangers. He says she told them to stop before she was attacked. The witness also telling CTV News he wants the video out there so something can be done to make the park safer.
How about a man defending? Like, dude, there's no excuse. Are Canadians that cucked that this guy couldn't get involved?
Yes.
Okay, you're right. Look at the Prime Minister.
They are.
Now, Saskatoon police say they have identified the...
Saskatoon? It's not Saskatchewan?
No, Saskatoon is a town. Saskatchewan
Oh.
is the province.
I thought I was... I swear to God, I thought I was reading it wrong my entire life.
woman attacked in the video, and an investigation is underway. Colin Thomas, CTV News, Saskatoon.
Dude. I think the kids are between 8 and 10. What do you do to them, though? We can't send them to juvie at that young, right?
Send them back to where the fuck they came from. They didn't look Canadian to me.
Oh, so you fucking send them to the Toronto Radisson?
Yeah.
Fucking send them there?
They like fisticuffs so goddamn much.
Have you seen this really good rap song?
Oh, yeah, Riak. I know.
Oh, you've seen this one already?
Yeah. But this one's going to get us...
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it is.
Oh, okay. Well, thank you. I
they
didn't know that.
monetized
Somebody,
it.
I didn't know. I want to make sure that I didn't.
Yeah, it was a whole Nightwave episode down the drain because it was
Really?
Yeah, him and the other one. Who's the other guy? Somebody in the chat room will know who it is. The guy who did the "I want to take it to the movies." There's that guy too. The two Nigerians that claimed their videos, and they're probably making a fortune in pennies down there in Nigeria.
Well, I won't.
I do have an update according to the fine folks over there at Kiwi Farms.
Okay, what's the update?
Regarding our pal Teddy Spaghetti.
What's up with Teddy Spaghetti?
Well, you know, Teddy Spaghetti is, in addition to being an accomplished author, he's also a publisher of many other accomplished authors.
Sure, like who did he publish?
Milo.
Really? Nice.
And Milo's new book. So Milo just, not Milo, but somebody else just threw up a video on YouTube having a chat with Milo. Somebody did a nice interview with Milo.
Jordan Peterson, right? Yeah, I saw that. That's not gonna make old Teddy Spaghetti happy, huh?
Well, reportedly at the end, Jordan tells Milo, say hi to Vox for me, which is going to make things even worse.
Did he really? I didn't know that. He said, say hi to Vox for me?
Mm-hmm. And then basically they were discussing, and this is where it gets good. This is according to Vox Gay on Kiwi Farms.
All right.
Someone said something that Milo was talking about, a quote, a talk show that'll be behind a paywall. But didn't give out any more details.
But Milo's talk show is going to be behind a paywall?
What paywall you think he's going to go with?
You think he's going to go to unauthorized?
This is going to be such a beautiful fucking train wreck.
No. So why didn't he give out what it was?
I don't know. He's probably trying to work out Milo, he's a diva.
Yeah.
Probably like, I want $250,000 before I even set foot in your building.
Wow. Oh, man. Oh, say hi to Vox for me. So that means Peterson has definitely heard the Vox criticisms, right? He has to. Oh, wow. That's going to. No wonder Vox hasn't been on. No wonder he hasn't been on for 3 days. He's probably panicking. Good luck, man. I was looking through Vox's website the other day of fucking unauthorized, Teddy Spaghetti's website. Dude, it is a fucking terribly set up website.
I know.
Is.
We've been watching it for weeks, and I've been like, this is it?
Paywall podcasters are delusional. And J-Law's right. Yeah, paywall podcasters are nuts. Like, I don't know how you do that, man. I don't know why you would do it.
You can if you have a network of shows and you're big enough to really make people want to pay to watch your shit.
No, but even still, like, even people that say that, like Adam Carolla, for example, is a good example of someone who has a pay, but he still releases a lot of free content. You know what I mean? Like, you put out free stuff, and then you'll put some, like, Cumtown. Doesn't Cumtown do that? Cumtown, some of their shows are only for patrons.
Yeah,
and
they
some
do
of their
one
shows,
a week that's free, one a week that's not.
Right.
But but even with them, like, people leak their shit all the time. They're not out there fighting to keep their, you know what I mean?
Right.
As soon as they do a premium episode, it's up on YouTube. Nobody gives a fuck. They don't, you know what I mean? So, they're not like righteously guarding their paywall. It's just some people go, man, I love these boys. I'm gonna,
Moat says unauthorized TV looks like a free web template. It does.
It is though. That's what it is.
It absolutely is. Good luck to him, I guess. Don't worry, we're not done with you, old Teddy Spaghetti. Mike,
because dude, Milo's gonna be very financially demanding, Vox. So good luck with that. You think fucking Owen is like, oh, I want alpacas? You think Owen's way more laid back about his money than fucking Milo's gonna be. Milo's like that guy in your family. It's always gambling, always doing drugs, always doing it, and it just always needs money. And
what if Milo? All this is to just get Compound and Unauthorized to fight for him. What if Milo's going to Compound after the Lenny Dykstra show?
Yes, I'm playing these two giant corporations against each other right now. It's very big, very big. He's sitting at a bar somewhere. Very big. I have two very big broadcasting companies.
Not many
just battling for me right now.
Not many people know that Unauthorized only pays people in Bitcoins. Mike from Broadly.
But unfortunately, my demands in my rider is that you have to have bottled water, and unfortunately, Compound Media cannot provide water.
But no, they will be compensating him with Xanax.
Where is that Lenny Dykstra fella? Seems so excellent.
What consent means at a lesbian strip club run by a straight man? Vice. All right, tussle with
Magic Mike. Picture a girl in those type of clothes doing what they do. There's a difference between a female dancer and a dom dancer. I've been dancing City of Doms for a little over 5 years.
This season of Orange is the New Black is really weird.
It's a lot of entertainment groups. City of Doms just happened to be one of the biggest ones.
I felt like there were no spaces for dance like me.
Look, these are the victims. Look at these victims being victims. Why won't you accept this in society?
We're victims.
I wouldn't say there was a time where a female bothered me. It's more so like the men.
Iron your fucking pride flag. Have some pride in your pride flag.
Men that kind of do.
Men bothered her.
I do know most of the dancers' boundaries for the most part. It depends on the vibe. Sometimes it'll change in the moment, and I may not even know about it.
A lot of people saw my energy shift. It goes from, am I dancing or am I taking orders?
He's your
weird.
boss.
Yeah, but you know what I used to do when I would, because this is a very delicate situation to handle. And I've run strip clubs before, and I know what it's like to have all these, different personalities, and it's chemistry, and it's very simple. Like, say Royce is having a bad day, right? He's a dancer. Right?
Man, I'm having a bad day. I'm on my period
What's
today.
the matter? Yeah, what's
I'm
the
on my
matter?
period, and this dude was just looking at me, and I'm only into chicks.
Oh, okay, I get it. Cool. You're fired.
Wait, what?
Yeah, no, you're fired. Get out of here. Oh,
No.
I can't legally say you're fired. You're an independent contractor. I'm terminating your contract.
Wait, what?
Yeah, your performing contract. I'm terminating it, which I have the right to do at any time. Thank you. Just go ahead and
That
do your
was just
stuff.
quick. That was quick.
I ran a tight ship. I made a lot of money for those people. I was the first guy ever in Tampa to start sending home both girls that got in a fight and firing them. And I never had fights in my club. It was weird.
Wow, that sounds great.
Yeah, it was amazing. I just fired them both. And many times I was firing one innocent person. But,
So they're
you're strippers. I'll replace you.
So they're upset because a straight man runs a lesbian strip club.
Yes.
But what do they want? Do they want him to what? Relinquish his power to a lesbian?
Yes.
How does that work?
Well, you know what the problem is? Because I'm sure a lot of you thinking, why don't they just all leave and start their own club?
Free market, man.
You want to know the truth?
They're not good at
You
business.
want to know why all strip clubs are run by men? It's not the patriarchy. Women refuse to take orders from other women.
Yeah.
Even lesbians. This is a fact. Women more easily take orders from men, even if they're lesbians, than they do women. Men are better at going, we're A, we need to get to B. We get to B by doing this. Do this, or I will replace you with somebody that will do this. And you do it. Women cannot do that.
Because it becomes a passive-aggressive off. They don't ever say what they mean. It's a lot of like, hey, Tiffany, if it's not too much to ask, can you do this and can you do that? And then they don't do it.
Yeah, well, I'm having a really bad day. That's great. But you're my employee. And as my employee, you're on the clock right now. You need to get us here. If you don't get us here, there are people who exist right now in this city who could have gotten me there today. I will replace you with one of them. Men are the only ones that do that. This is why men are CEOs. This is why men are fucking business owners. This is why women are fucking terrible, dude. They really are at a lot of things. And the best part is, in this case, it's not even women's fault for them not being good bosses, because I'm sure they could be just as good of a boss as men. But it's other women's fault. They will not take orders from you.
Right.
They don't have respect for other women. They don't. Seriously, I've tried out female managers before. There's a few. I've seen a few that are all right, but even they, when I've seen the best female managers, I'm like, I could get a guy that's better than you. Like, it's just the way it is.
I think you're right. I think even men are better at taking orders from women than women are. I think you're right. Like, if there's a high level woman in the company and she's your boss, let's take the strip club out or any other company, you'd be like, all right, I respect her. She worked her way there. Yeah, hey, whatever you need. But then the truth is, high level women at companies, they succeed because they act like men.
That's it.
No, I'm not even. It's
they
not even.
They dress like men. They live the lifestyle of a man. They act like men.
It's not. And
they go out to bars and they fuck men, and then they go, get out of my fucking house.
Right.
They act like men.
Yeah. I guess you're right. That's a very good point.
And just women don't. As soon as a woman, like if you send a woman into a room right now and go, okay, I need this dressing room cleaned up right now. You guys are supposed to clean it up every night. Clean it up right now. You will leave that club and come in the next day, and that dressing room will be destroyed. Now, if I go in and say, this dressing room will be clean, or everyone is fired, and because I've actually did that once in my life where I fired every dancer one night, because they're going, it's the old, you're not going to fire all of it. It was like a Monday night. It was a Monday night. We weren't making money anyway. We were like 10 customers. I fired every girl like a fucking bam in one shot, just so that I could do the rest of my life knowing that I could threaten that, and you knew I would do it. And you know what? Women will go like, I need something. Oh my God, my body's going to freak out if I don't have girl. You're all literally fired. I will shut the doors tonight. We'll start over tomorrow. I got a stack of applications. You hoes are replaceable. And you know what? Women will go, and you'll start hearing clink, clank, like as they're stacking glasses and ashtrays. You're fucking right, you will.
Wariana says, can a straight guy own a gay club? Most gay clubs are owned by straight guys. Specifically, in Florida.
Depend. Tampa's a lot of gay guys that own them. The gays are
Straight guy own Pulse?
Yeah, no, but it's in Tampa. The gays have been historically very established financially, so there's like a gay mafia in Tampa that runs all the gay spots. But yeah, in other cities, I've noticed that it's usually a straight strip club owner that also owns a gay club across town. That they're like, yeah, of course, I'm gonna make my money.
Philadelphia.
When I dance, I am giving out a certain energy and I'm expressing something. When I put on these outfits, I become the outfit. Online, they give me that energy I feel I need to express.
What energy? I'm so sick of women using as energies and chakras and
it's indulgent. It's just
it's not
constant.
a thing. What energy? What energy?
We've become a society that goes, yes, queen, just talk, say words that are meaningless.
That's why there's a lot of bondage.
This is Vice.
A lot of, harnesses and things like that. You are now live.
70 years ago, right, we had a patriarchy running this planet. And we were obsessed with things like getting to space, right? Building massive fucking monuments to mankind and conquering the moon. And you know what I mean? We've gone to... I just feel like, when I put this outfit on, it's like my lesbian aura just be coming out all crazy. And it's like, you remember when it was like, remember fucking Kennedy going, hey, motherfuckers, we're going to the moon.
Yeah.
You fucking mark my words, we're going there. And there's just other, the Chinese are like, we want to rule the world. Again, a patriarchy. It's just men that are like, we're going to rule everyone. One ring to rule them all. Women, it's just, I like these boots, you know what I'm saying? Because they sparkly, and they give me that sparkly aura that I need when people are stuffing money into my fucking crotch.
Executing says, her mattress is on the floor. That's we know
she's a stripper.
Takedown.
First of all, we know she's a stripper. I've never met a stripper whose mattress is on
a
the
box
floor.
spring?
Swear to God. And I don't know if strippers even know what a box spring is.
They're not allowed. No, that's actually a law. In America, it's one of the very least known amendments. Strippers are not allowed to buy box springs.
I have never, ever seen a fucking stripper that had a fucking box string or a bed frame. Ever. And trust me, I've made it back to plenty of strippers' beds. Very rarely have I ever walked into a stripper's place and been like, wow, it was a nice place.
The first time I danced for City Doms was amazing. I felt like I found something I've been looking for years that I didn't know existed.
Can I also point out that this is more just indulgence. It's just me. Stripping was always a job. It was never really, to the girls I knew anyway, a lot of the girls I knew, it was not an enjoyable job. They don't enjoy it if you're a man or a woman. It's you know what I mean? They're basically selling their fucking bodies for money, essentially.
Right.
So they're not thrilled to be there. These fucking pieces of shit want to keep going further and where it's like, no, I want to make a lot of money showing my puss, but I also want to feel empowered. I want everything to be great every night.
You can't have both. You're right. You can't have both.
It's just like, no, when we used to go to the club to work every night, we all had a camaraderie because none of us wanted to be there. You know what I mean? So we always showed up like, yo, we soldiers, dog. We in this shit together, and it was like, I felt for the girls I worked with. I knew they didn't want to be there. They knew I didn't want to be there. We all respected. This is just, I just fucking want to get all the guys out of here because I want to just lick puss for a living. Everybody's a cam girl now or just wants to lick assholes for a living. Nobody wants to actually do it. And again, this goes back to my patriarchy thing. Men, of course, guys would prefer to just have money and chill out, but we will work. And we will, if we have to work, we'll take pride in wherever we're doing, even if we hate it. Think fucking Dusty Bogan likes to go and break fucking concrete in the hot sun in the fucking desert? No. But I bet you after a day where he does a good job and probably is like over in his productivity, he's probably like, oh yeah, got some extra things done. Yeah, because men like to feel like they're contributing to something. Even if you're shitty and you work in a factory, but you made 3 extra G.I. Joe figures than everybody else on the unit that week. Guys just have that in them where they go, I did that. I made extra. I did extra. You know, like building the pyramids. There had to be even fucking male slaves that were building pyramids that were like, you know, say what you want. But we're building this shit. It's pretty dope. You know what I mean? Like there's guys have a certain way of thinking where like, it sucks, man, but this is what I'm giving back to the world. And women are just, I want to lick pussies only and still make money.
And make sure that it's a lesbian that owns it.
I want to work in a club where no men are allowed and women lick my pussy and I get money. But if I get pregnant, I want men to pay for it. It's just fucking you pieces of shit. I hate women.
Make Brazil based again. What video does Jordan Peterson say hi to Vox for me? I think it's the Milo interview one.
Nick Nickerson says in the chat, and this is mean, but it's true. What did women build ever?
A delicious turkey dinner.
I seem to recall a pedestrian bridge in Miami that was built by women and engineered by women.
No, it didn't.
The one that collapsed.
It killed people.
Killed people?
People died. People died. Women initiative. Women first in building.
Like, you get the point?
No, I get it.
What do you do? How dare all of you be so fucking uppity lately? How dare you?
This show is dedicated to the women out there.
Yeah, oh yeah, girl.
Yeah,
doing like a Casey and JoJo thing.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Thank you guys for listening. There was the last Wieners and Such show tonight. The last Game of Thrones recap show. We'll be doing that today.
Game of Thrones. I'm doing the R&B thing.
Quiet Storm. Music for fucking.
If you hit that button one more time, I'm going to strangle you.
This is more like youtube.com/more like radio tonight at 8 o'clock. Nightwave after?
Hell yeah, girl.
There'll be a Nightwave.
Video games.
There'll be
maybe, I don't know, we'll see.
Maybe a Nightwave after. Definitely at 8 p.m. the Game of Thrones recap show if you're into that. Tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. Daywave Radio, youtube.com/Daywave Radio. Subscribe there. We will be back tomorrow. Take it easy, guys.